The Tush Push. The most annoying play in the NFL. And it may just be annoying to me because I hate the Eagles and I hate everything that happens to happen to the Eagles. I can't stand that team. But the Tush Push has lived to see another season after not getting enough votes to ban the play. It needed 24. And only 22 of the 32 NFL teams voted to ban the play. Welcome into Patriots Today by Chat Sports. I am your host, Brett Alper. And if you're as mad as I am, if you're so annoyed that you get to watch the Eagles do this play again, hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video. Smash that like button. Show all of YouTube just how much we are annoyed and how much we hate the Tush Push. So, let's go start off with the day when I woke up this morning, and I was excited. We got a tweet from Diana Rossini that it was going to be banned. And, well, she later had to take a step back because screenshots last forever, Diana. She deleted this tweet. Own up to it. Own up to not getting the report right. She said this morning, hours away from the owner's vote surrounding the future of the Tush Push. I'm told both the league's competition and players' health and safety committee have voted to ban the play. I was like, oh my God, it's going to be banned. Screw Philly. Despite the Eagles' best efforts, the Tush Push is on its way out, sources say. Well, a couple hours later, she did some walking back, and after deleting that tweet, she then tweeted out this, which is the complete opposite. Packers' proposal to ban the Tush Push did not receive the required 75% support, and the Tush Push remains alive. So let's just talk about it. The Packers were the ones to submit the proposal to ban the play. And what does that mean? Like, obviously, you're going to be still able to QB sneak, but that running back is not going to be able to push you into the first down line, a Tush Push. Teams were arguing that it's a dangerous play. That's the one thing that I will say about the Tush Push, is that it's not a dangerous play. We have no conclusive evidence that people get hurt. I don't think anybody's ever gotten hurt off the Tush Push because of the Tush Push. It's just a basic football play. And the Eagles are the only team to run it consistently. Yeah, there's one other team, which we'll get to in a second. I think it's just a broken play. You need to ban it. It ruins the game of football. We saw it in the NFC Championship game. We saw them line up, and they were going to do the Tush Push every single play. And the Commanders, they jumped it, and they tried to stop it. And could they stop it? No. No. If the Eagles wanted to run it on first down, second down, third down, even fourth down, if they ran on first down, they'd get 4 yards. If they wanted to run it on second down, they'd get 4 yards. If they wanted to run it on third down, first down, they could run this play every single time. And the Eagles, they have a better success rate than most of the teams in the NFL. This is from ESPN. If you go on articles, you'll see a whole bunch of different success rates, but it's always in the 80%. The NFL average is 76. The Eagles have 86. It also has gone down a little bit because of Jason Kelce leaving, but it's just unfair, guys. It's completely unfair. People want to say, just learn to stop it. Just learn to stop it. You can't. There is no way to stop it. We've tried. Load in the box with 4 people on the inside. It doesn't work. All Hurts has to do is just go in. And you have Saquon Barkley, which is a gigantic running back, to push him in. It's unfair. If you could make the rule, which what the Packers were trying to do, just not have someone get behind Hurts and just shove him in, that would work. I don't like the play. And the one thing is how this actually doesn't benefit the Patriots is because the Eagles aren't the only team to perfect it. There is one other team in the NFL that has used the Tush Push just as much. And who is that team? Well, it's one of your division rivals. And the guy who won MVP, Josh Allen. Josh Allen won it. Like, now you have to worry about the Bills, who you play twice a year, still using this type of play. And the Chiefs, they stopped the Bills. But the Bills also ran the play in a certain way where they ran to the left every single time. And Steve Spagnuolo, which is a great defensive mind, he saw that and said, all right, we're going to stop them. The Bills are going to go into the off season, which we are now, and they're going to implement, we're going to go left, we're going to go right, we're going to go right up the middle. And now the Patriots are going to have to worry about that, not once still, but twice a year. And if the Bills can perfect it like the Eagles do, which I think is fully possible, you're in trouble. You're in big trouble. If we look at the amount of tush push plays since 2022 when the Eagles invented the play, call it the brotherly shove, whatever you want to call it. Eagles are at 108. The Bills are at 55, and that's gone up since 2023 for the Bills, even higher in 2024. The next highest is the Chicago Bears. It's just so annoying to see this unfair play not be banned. And Saquon Barkley could have had easily 20 touchdowns. The Bills could have had a whole bunch of more rushing touchdowns. I like Ray Davis because he went to Kentucky. But Josh Allen stole them. He stole all of those touchdowns. When you're on the 1 yard line or it's 3rd and 1, it's automatic. The Bills and the Eagles combined scored a touchdown or they converted a first down on 80% of tush pushes. 87% of tush pushes. That means over 3/4 of the time, if you do 3 out of 4, or you go 8 out of 10, 85 out of 100, 100 times, 85 of those times, you're going to get a first down. You're going to get a touchdown. And you'll see it. You'll see it. It makes it much harder to beat the Bills because they have such a big running back with Josh Allen. They have a good offensive line too. And you play them week 5 in Buffalo, and you're 8.5-point underdogs. 8.5 points. And now they get a little advantage because they get to run that tush push play every single time. You clearly have heard my stance, and I'm going to flip my stance in just a second later in this video because I still want it banned. But do you guys want the tush push banned? Type Y for yes, type N for no. The one thing that really makes me laugh, and it's kind of cowardly, is that the Bills run it the second most times. You saw 55 times since 2022. They voted to ban it. If you're going to vote to ban the tush push, you shouldn't be able to run it. And you know the Bills are going to run that play in 2025, even though they voted to ban it. Makes no sense. But on the bright side, I looked at all the possibilities of how the Patriots could use this to their advantage. And their quarterback is a lot like Josh Allen. A lot like Josh Allen. We're going to get into that in just a second, but I got to tell you about our sponsor of today's show, and that is Fanatics. You can get your Patriots t-shirts. It's still on sale, guys, $15.99. You go to Chick-fil-A, that's a meal. You can get a whole t-shirt, a Nike t-shirt, a nice Nike t-shirt for 60% off, $15.99. You go to chatsports.com/PatriotsT. If you don't want to type it out, like I don't want to type it out, always put it in the comments and description of today's video. Chatsports.com/Patriots t-shirt. I love my Nike t-shirts. I don't buy any other brand except for Nike. But let's get into it. The Patriots. They were one of the 10 teams to vote against the Tush Push. One of 10. And that made me really, really, really laugh. Adam Schefter tweeted about it because I saw that there were 22 teams, and I said, wonder what the 10 teams were. Well, then he tweeted out some of them. He said teams that sided, obviously, with the Eagles. Ravens, Patriots, Jets, and Lions. And I thought to myself, why would the Patriots vote against the Tush Push? Why would they vote against it? And this is coming from Mike Vrabel a couple of months ago at the NFL owners meeting. And he said, what I think we should not do and be careful of is there's a lot of different plays that you have to defend that the offense does well. And that particularly play you have to defend. It's also tough to defend Lamar Jackson when he runs the ball. So I'm all in favor of getting rid of those plays that are tough to defend. But we just try to focus on what the rules are and tries to use them to our advantage. That last comment right there, that last one, really sticks out to me. Try to use to our advantage. And Mike Vrabel's a football guy. He's stubborn. He is blunt. He's going to be always that type of player that's like, we'll figure out a way. They figured out a way that can cheat the system. We're going to figure out how to stop it. Or we'll even bring it into the system ourselves. And that had me asking this question. Because they voted against banning it, could the Patriots implement the Tush Push? And I think they easily could. You look at Drake May's size, and I'll make note, Hurts can Hurts can squat 600 pounds, but Drake May is 6'4", 225 pounds. We know he can make plays with his legs. We know he's an absolute tank. And I always considered kind of Drake May as that Josh Allen comparison where they're both around the same type of size, got a cannon of an arm, can make plays with their legs, and also can run. They're not going to slide. I want Drake May to slide, but they're not going to. They're going to use their shoulders, they're going to use their body and truck. So if you get Ramondre Stevenson out there who's a downhill runner, and Drake May who's got legs of steel, and a 6'4" who's probably in his second year going to gain a little bit more muscle and probably get up to that 230, 235 range. Couldn't you use that to your advantage and kind of implement the Bills-style tush push? That's what I think the Patriots could possibly do in 2025, and I'd love to see it. You're on third down. You have Ramondre just pushing Drake May over the line of scrimmage with your new revamped offensive line. Yeah, I really think that could work. And I think Drake May probably wants to do it. I know it's a tough play. We've heard Jason Kelce talk about it, how this is one of the most hardest plays to do because it just hurts. It hurts. But if it uses it to your advantage and you can find a possible way to win, you implement that. And we know all about QB sneaks. Tom Brady implemented, or he perfected the Brady sneak. But no. This ain't your grandpa's Brady sneak. This is the new Tush Push, the annoying Tush Push. And now that you bring back in Josh McDaniels into your offense, Josh McDaniels is always looking to implement new things, run different style offenses. And I think that Josh McDaniels coming in for his third stint with the Patriots, he wants to change things up. He knows he doesn't have Tom Brady anymore. It's Drake May's team. And this is what he said right when he was hired by the Patriots. He says, there's an evolution to our game that I think is important, that you need to respect. This year has given me an opportunity to really consider all aspects of what the job entails. I'm excited about what we're going to build here and the evolution of our offensive scheme, our offensive attitude. Evolution of your offensive scheme. Get with the times. And in 2025, the Tush Push is here to stay for at least one more year. So I think the Patriots should probably implement it, use it to your advantage. Use it to your advantage, guys. The Patriots could do really well with Drake May just going over the line of scrimmage. If you want the Patriots to run the Tush Push, like the video. At the beginning, I said if you wanted it to be banned, like the video. Now, if you want them to run it, like the video. And there's one thing that at the end that I'm just going to say, and it's really easy. If you can't beat them, join them. I hate the play, but it works every goddamn time. So you know what? Just do it yourself. I hope they implement it. I really do. That's it for today's episode of Patriots Today. Don't forget to hit that big red sub button, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and also give me a follow on Twitter, @TheRealAlper on X, @TheRealAlper on Instagram. And as always, let's go Pats.